It ain't happening, y'all. I've been telling y'all that the fight wasn't gonna happen, and now you got Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia telling y'all basically that it ain't happening, and now they are beefing with their promotional companies over this fight not taking place. Before we get into this next video, make sure that y'all hit my like button and subscribe to the channel if you not already subbed to the channel. And if you want to donate to the channel to support the channel to keep things rolling, the Cash App is in the bio. Now, I've been seeing videos recently. Everybody's talking about the fallout between Gervonta Davis and the Ryan Garcia fight. Breaking news here, breaking news there, breaking news over there. But the thing is I've been telling people for the longest that this fight wasn't happening. The fight fell out before it even started. I already told y'all that both of these companies, you got TMT Promotions, you got Showtime, then you got DAZN, and you got Golden Boy, that they weren't going to work with each other. They haven't worked with each other and put on a fight yet. And so I said this fight was going to be more difficult to make than Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. This fight wasn't going to happen. Now, like I said, we keep seeing breaking news that basically the fight is pretty much off. Now you have Steven Espinoza and Oscar De La Hoya. They're trying to cover things up. They're trying to act like they can still fix the fallout, to still get things fixed so the fight can happen. But when they do these interviews, they're not telling you how full of shit they are, because they are the reason that the fight is not happening. Steven Espinoza won't tell you that he's not willing to step down off of his position when he's saying that he's not willing to work with DAZN, that everything has to go through Showtime. And then Oscar De La Hoya, when he's telling you that, oh, well, we can still get it done, it should be done, he's not telling you that he's not willing to just let Ryan Garcia go over to Showtime, right? And then pay them their percentage. That's what they're not telling you. One of them are willing to step down from the position that they're holding. And the thing is they're supposed to be working for the fighters so that the fighters can get the fights that they want. But their egos are in the way. It ain't about the fighters. It's about the promotional companies, right? The people that run the promotional companies and their egos. They on some, oh, well, you didn't do it for us, so we ain't gonna do it for you. They're not worried about what the fighter wants. But when they do these interviews, they're not gonna tell you this. Now, Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis, they know that the fight is not gonna happen. They know this. They know what's going on behind the scenes. And both of them are pissed off in that taking it out on the promoters, because they realize the promotional company, right? The business of boxing is what's keeping this fight from happening. And both of these fighters really want to fight each other. I also told people a long time ago that Ryan Garcia actually wants to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. He feels that he's better than Tank. He feels that he can beat Tank. He's not intimidated by Gervonta Davis in the ring, and that he actually wants to take this fight. A lot of people are saying, nah, he's bluffing. He don't really want to fight Tank. I know when a man is bluffing, and I know when a man really wanted. And I could see in Ryan Garcia's eyes that he really wanted. I could see how he was moving about this whole situation, that he really wanted to fight. Also, how Tank Davis really wanted to fight. Both of these fighters really want this fight real bad, but now they really realize that the fight is not going to happen, and they both pissed off about it, and both of them are threatening to leave their promotional companies. Now, recently, Ryan Garcia on Twitter, he had a tantrum. You could call it a temper tantrum. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know any way but to go on Twitter, right, and release his frustrations to let the fans know what's going on and how they're basically holding this fight from happening. Steven Espinoza and Showtime, Floyd Mayweather, Leonard Ellerbe, Oscar De La Hoya, and DAZN. Now, I'm going to put up and we're going to go over what Ryan Garcia had to say, and then we're going to cook on it. Here we go. This is what Ryan Garcia had to say. I want to fight Tank, and Tank wants to fight me. This fight is what boxing needs right now. I accepted all terms on my side and instructed my team to get it done exactly as offered. The fans deserve to fight. Our sport needs this fight. So right there, Ryan Garcia is letting you know that he accepted everything that they brought to him. But see, that don't really matter nowadays when you got a promoter in the way, because it's up to the promoters to get the fight done. And if they not doing their job and not willing to put the bullshit aside and come together and work with each other, well, there's nothing that the fighter can do. So he's letting y'all know already, you know what I'm saying, that the promoters are in the way. He accepted everything. Then he goes on to say, we got to get this BS figured out. This shit have been the best couple of months in boxing. Spence Crawford fell apart. Me and Tank run into issues. That's not what boxing is supposed to be about. Respectfully, celebrity boxing should not be defining our sport. Everyone talks about player empowerment in the NBA and other sport leagues. It's time to have a real conversation about player empowerment in pro boxing. And right there, he letting you know, just like I was telling y'all, that these boxers, they really don't have no power. They not in control of shit. It's the promotional companies and these networks that got all of the power, right? Because they the ones that got the money. I want this fight for my career and, real talk, my mental health. The guys in charge can make this happen. Don't let this break down. I'm asking on behalf of everyone who loves the most beautiful sport in the world. And so that's what Ryan Garcia, you know, that's what he feels like he have to do. He feels like that he got to go to Twitter to let the world know what's going on. But he also is talking about his mental health because he knows that if this fight don't happen, the fans are going to drag him through the mud. See, that's the thing. The suits, they the ones that prevent a lot of these fights from happening, but the boxers are the ones that have to take the slack. The boxers are the ones that get criticized for ducking. And that's what's going to happen to Ryan Garcia. Everybody going to be on his helmet saying that he pulled out of another fight, that he ducked Gervonta Tank Davis, and he gonna have to deal with all of the criticism. That's what he means when he's talking about for his mental health. He know that he might not be able to take that. It's gonna fuck him up in the head if he knows that he really, really wanted this fight, and then the fans start dragging him through the mud for something that the suits did. The suits stopping the fight from happening. And also, Gervonta Davis, he gonna get drugged through the mud too. It just depends on what fighter you like and what fighter you dislike. And so, you know, that's what's going on with this whole situation. But this fight ain't gonna happen because neither one of these promotional companies, neither one of these networks are gonna put their egos aside, right, and think about the fans and the fighters to make this happen. It ain't gonna happen. And that's the problem that we have with most of these big fights, when you have one fighter with one promotional company and another fighter with a different promotional company. It's just a goddamn shame. You know what I'm talking about? But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this whole situation. Drop a comment in the comment section. And y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again, and I'm gone.